Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's a beautiful day and I am in Iowa. If you can see that sign, it's junction of I-80 and US 6, which is right where the I-80 truck stop is. The world's largest truck stop, at least they proclaim. I can't confirm or deny, and it doesn't really matter to me if it is or isn't. But anyways, so we are here. We're heading to New Liberty, Iowa, which is just up the road about 14 minutes. I don't know if you can see. I know the sun's in your eyes. It's in mine too. But anyways, there's 900 truck spots there for parking, and so we are heading, like I said, New Liberty, Iowa. Almond Auction is having a banger of an auction, and this auction is so big. It's online only, but they got to do it over 3 different days. 3 different auctions. There's so much stuff to see. So, well, that's the plan. There's a whole bunch of rare Molines and the ones that, Molines that are Olivers and vice versa. And there's some whites, and there's all kinds of brands. So we're gonna look over, all of them, I guess. So try to, do a detailed as much as possible. We're supposed to meet them at 7 o'clock this morning here, and after that, we are attending a auction in Byron, Illinois, is the plan. Later on this morning, we're going to drive over there. It's a couple hours away, and that's why we're doing this preview so early in the morning. But that, well, it's not hot out. It's only like 66 degrees. So a guy like me can handle that. So, all right, we'll back in a bit. Okay, we're here, and I'm telling you, there's 175 tractors here, or a majority of a tractor. And what I'm saying is, some of these run, some don't, and some of them have been sitting here a while. So, but anyways, this looks like that's what I'm guessing, a 1050. It's either 10 or 9. Oh, it says 10 on it. Okay. Well, anyways, on propane, flat nose, so it's probably a 71, somewhere right around there. Do you want to see if you can get the motor to turn over by chance? Or all the serial numbers are in the ads, but belt slipping? Yeah. I'm just curious. This would be a sought after one for sure. No? But it might be in gear too. So yeah, real nice looking tractor. Got my buddy Brent with me. He drove. Was it in gear? I didn't see a battery on it, but we'll see if she turns over. Big negative? Negative. Okay. Negative. All right, well, it is what it is, but it is an LP, so it should be able to get it unstuck. Here, I'll walk around the back as well. Looks like 18438s. Yeah, got the heavy duty 3-point. Cool, very nice tractor. Road King seat. There's the cab. So yeah, I'd say that's a interesting tractor. Here's Mr. Case, a Wheatland. It's got to be 738, 30, that vintage at least. See if I can read that there by chance. Might even be a 10. Oh, I can't read it. I'm sure it's on that tag. Looks like they got some healthy lamb's quarters here. 730. That says 950 on the tag. That says 950 on the tag is what they're telling me. Well, those plates fit. Okay, so yep, this is Badge and Oliver. This should be a 2155, which is the same as a 1350 Minneapolis Moline. So another one that's pretty hard to come by. 585 in this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. No PTO, no 3-point hitch, swing and draw bar, of course. But tires are, they're old, they're big, so she's gonna be a little bit wide getting on your trailer. Just saying. They probably could be put in none. But Yeah, there's the operator station in there. Decent seat. But yeah, I did see the serial tag, didn't I? Yeah, it's on there. This is number 9. Wow, 90. Does that say 99? 98. Here, I'll put you in there. So, oil cooler. Huh. Has an open center hydraulic pump on it. So, what's that?
Does it have 3-point?
No, does not. That's probably why. That's right. Good point, Brent. Okay, what do we got going on here? This is a dandy. I think that says 1921 on it there. This is a lot older than my expertise in knowing. This is a Titan, isn't it? An IH Titan. These are sought after as well. Interesting. Yeah, there's lots to see here, folks. I'm gonna probably do this all in one video, but bear with me. 720. Some of these have been sitting here for a couple days. Oh, here's an H. Cool. It's a hand start too. Hey. Yep, and the fan's moving too. That one's loose. That's a brand new tire that's been flat for a couple days. So is the other one. Alright, here's a cat on gasoline. So this is a 22. Okay. Awesome. These folks, I'll try to put a link in the description, but sometimes YouTube likes to take away anytime I put a link in there somehow. But anyways, Google, if you get an Almond Vintage Power, this is the Fick auctions, so you'll be able to find it. Everything is online. This is a really good looking H. That one's loose as well. Sweet. We lost Brent. He's not gonna look at these 2 cylinders. Here's Big G with a loader on it. Those those are tire chains in there. Yeah, oh, he's got a couple of them. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Kind of tough to do the old, the starter's gonna hang up on you. This is a newer one. Still a G. Cool. Nice. Now we got a case. Interesting. Got a bird nest on top of the manifold. Alright. Another case. Big old magneto on there. Sweet. Good sized motor in there. I'm gonna assume she's locked up because that's plumb full of rust, but it is what it is. Huh. Neat old girl. Could be brought back. Here's an AR. That front tire needs a little bit of work. Huh. I thought these were cool too. Here's our old Huber. Needs some tires. And it's a whopping big 4-cylinder in them things. Huge carburetor. Exhaust is covered. That's nice. But yep, gonna need 4 tires. I'll walk around the backside for you. Okay, neat. Just neat, plain neat. 720. Second gas. Roll-matic. Comes with wrenches and a hammer on there. Is this a GP? Let's see if it says on the tag. This is lot 48. So I don't think it's a BR. Well, it turns a little bit. Might be in gear. Here, clutch looks like it's back. So, but I don't want to mess with it too much. But got cutoffs on it. I think all these serial numbers are all online. They're listed when they can. So, sweet. Yeah, looks fairly complete. F series. Says runs good on there. I don't know when that was written, but interesting. So yeah, they're having an open house next weekend. So today is the 23rd of August 2025. I believe the date is the 30th. They're having an open house, so you can make plans for next weekend. Easy to get to, not too far off of I-80. Big old D. Wow. Look at this McCormick Deering. This is bigger than a 1020 by a long ways. This is WK-40, or is it bigger? Somebody can correct me. Or correct me? No, correct me. That's the word. Got this.
Correct and critique.
What's that?
Combine correct and critique.
Yeah, I did. So there's a cool looking case. Another H. I think all three of these that we saw were hand starts. This one, yeah, she's in neutral. That one's a little stiff on the being loose part, so. Yeah, old heart par. Wow, that's a big, I'm sure it's wide. Very wide. Not even gonna guess the model. But there's all the cleats for the steel wheels. Somebody will buy them just for the for their tractor. Holy cow. Okay, well, we got probably what, 20 done, so another 155 more to go. This looks like an A. Yep, sure is. Spoked rims on it. Yep, very cool. Another crawler here. Does that say 15? Really neat. Kind of cool how the caterpillar is, wavy across there. So, awesome. Looks like a W4. Don't think she's an orchard. Doesn't have the right hood on for being an orchard, but belt pulley needs a little work. Front tires need a little bit. So, this looks like a 90. An Oliver 90. These are a beast. I bet you're really a beast in their day. Needs 4 tires. It's a good thing this auction isn't any closer. That's all I got to say.
I don't think that's the only showstopper.
No? Okay. W9. Cool. All right, 1870 white, which is actually a G955 Minneapolis Moline, badge for the Canadian market. A lot of these didn't have 3-point hitch on them either. This looks like to be a 74 model because it has the word white instead of MM in the grill. So for those who don't know, it should have a 451 Minneapolis Moline motor in it, and then the back half is an Oliver. Yep, still says 451. Doesn't mean it wasn't bored out to a G1000 or to a 504. Sorry, but yep, no 3-point hitch. Pretty common. Pretty common. Cap should be in decent shape. But, yep. Awesome. Big old diesel. So, all right. Little case here. Looks like an industrial model. So it would be a DI, possibly. I think that radiator cap is very cool. Hood's on the ground. I'm gonna assume she's stuck. Toolbox in the back. Huh. Look at there. I was right. I'm not even a case guy. Alright, I'm Johnny Popper. She's definitely a project. I guarantee you, this one does not run. But it could. With a couple minutes mechanical work, you'd have her. So.
Is this a high current?
No. No.
A platform, you got a piece of angle line between feet on.
Yeah, it's pretty wide. With these, come on, GP wide track, they called it. We just saw one of these at another show that was a lot more complete than this, but yeah. I've always wanted one of these too, an R diesel. Just because I had the toy, or have the toy, I should say, of an R. But this one looks really nice. Really, really nice. Cool. Yep, this one's neat. Neat. Okay, so this is an Alice Chalmers. Is this a U? There's 1928 on the front. Big old beast in its day. Kind of something you don't see every day. Here's a B John Deere, styled. Wow. This is old rusty. It's not styled A, isn't it? Gonna go look at the serial tag, but wow. Needs a magneto. Yep. Interesting, that's for sure. Dual fuel, or you know what I'm saying. Huh. This one's kind of neat. I like it. Can I have it? Probably better not. Alright, Alice Chalmers WC. Cranks on the front. If you're interested, you can definitely bid online and show up next weekend for their open house. I like that seat with a little back on there. That's cool. There's a 70. Johnny Deere. So this is an estate auction. Everything sells. And I was told there's a few nicer tractors that are in the shed in the neighboring town, but we're not going to have time to be able to go over there for that. But look at this old Hart Par. Oliver. Is that an 80? Big enough. It's only a 4-cylinder. Well, that steel wheel is cool. Wow. This is, I don't know, it's got a good look. Fenders need a little work. No PTO, but does have a belt pulley, of course. I don't know PTO was a thing when this one was put together. So I can almost read it what it says there. I'm pretty sure it's an 80. But correct me if I'm wrong, my Oliver friends. I know it's a 4-cylinder, but neat. Okay. Case. Just in case. A little BR. I like this. West Liberty. Iowa dealer sticker on there. These are cool too. I like those headlights. Very, very neat. All right. So this is the Oliver 1865, which is the same as the 950 Minneapolis Moline. Yeah, this one has the bubble nose on it. That's they only made, you know, a few of these, and the majority had flat nose on it, and this one's a bubble. Whew. That is cool. Somebody's gonna want this one for sure. Very nice looking cab from the outside, at least. Tires aren't horrible. Another Road King seat. Yep. A few oil leaks, but those can be fixed. The cab is really nice. Really, really nice. Zero tag. It's on there, trust me. Oh. And it says 1865 on it. So I don't, let's see if I can get you in there. Can you see it? There you go. This cab's actually, well, it needs a cab liner, but yeah, I wouldn't mind having this one. Okay, you see what I see. Okay, well, the exhaust is not covered. That doesn't help the thing. So, taper lock hubs, 18.4. These 30. They look like 34s. Are they 34s? Yep, 18.4, 34. Sweet. Okay, doesn't look bad. Gonna need an oil change. All right, what do we got? Big old Twin City. Man, it's a big one. Is this the 2844, Jake? You know, he says, I don't know. Man, this is cool though. Look at that hitch on there. Comes with a free piece of firewood. Heat your house. Man, that is just way cool. Gonna need a manifold. And a few other things. That's way cool though. Here's a 705 on LP. Kinda hard to see it. But there it is. Gonna need 4 tires and look like 26-inch tires on the back. Weights on it. Seat needs a little work. PTO in it. PTO is in it. So, yeah. Ain't got no gas in it. I can see that. Cool. Alright. That's a big 6-cylinder. Is this a 10? Wheatland. Which one do you want? Yeah, I bet. Cool. I like the Wheatland style, mostly because we have, as long as I can remember, we always had 705 on the farm and stuff like that. That's made me think of that. So, all right, a Cleat crawler. Gonna need some work. This one's got a diesel in it. Sweet. Awesome. Our hydraulic pump on the back here runs out the PTO. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know if we're even half done. Alright. This must be another Oliver. No, it's a Huber, sorry. Another Huber. Looks like it's gonna need 4 tires. Cool. Mount Vernon, Indiana. It says on the side here. So, oh, it's a Keck Garnerman. There you go, Ross. You can buy this to put on your thresh machine. Not something you see very often. Look at the size of that carburetor. Wow. Big old Zenith. That looks like brass. Interesting. Too big a project for, well, I shouldn't say too big, but not a project I'm gonna tackle. Wow, that's cool though. All right. Is this a case? Nope, McCormick Dairying. Jeez, oh Pete, I'm sorry. IH people. Cool. 1974, 1355. Got the dual cone hubs on the back. Has batteries on it. Big 14L tires on the front. Got the correct muffler on it. Coming on Muleshoe, Texas. Awesome. Must be a Wheatland too. It has a open center hydraulic system on it. Very well could be. Does have a 3-point on it. Oh shoot, that's the external oil pump. This is a 585 later. Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, that's the external oil pump because the hydraulic pump is right here. So yeah, I goofed up on that one. I'll admit it. So 20.8s on the back. This has lots of potential. So cool. AC on the cab. Nope, pretty sure it don't work, but hey, whatever. So a lot of people take the cabs off anyways. So there's a big old cat. An R5. Neat. I'm assuming that's the blade for it. Cool. Alright. At first glance, this looks like a Friday. No, it's a Love tractor. Okay. Alright, G950 diesel with a 3-speed. A decent bubble nose on here. Been sitting here a few minutes. At first I thought that was smart weed, but it's not. It's just water hemp. Needs a seat. Ooh, got 2 sets of split weights on this side, power adjust. Heavy duty. Cool. All right. Little Alice with a sickle bar mower. So that is cool. Unstyled B, full steel, great patina. Here's a tractor Jake thinks we need to bid on. 900 on LP, Wheatland. That's a sharp looking tractor. Got split weights on the back. Nice seat. We like nice seat. Yes, it does. Sweet. Taper lock hubs, so it's probably a 69. Let's look at the cast iron weight bracket. You betcha. Brand new grill in it. She loose? We'll try the other side then. Okay. Been sitting here a couple minutes. Has some renters. You may have to discuss their turn. Oh yeah. This one is not stuck. Needs a rain cap though. So looks like 18434s on the back. Is this a, yes, 2-speed. Not much in it. That's better. Better than the other way. It is sitting on an angle this way. I don't think thing's showing it though. Missing a drawbar, but those can be found. So yeah, look at them fenders. Sweet tractor. Okay. All right. Well, put that one on a list of Probably not gonna happen, but you know, maybe. All right, another unstyled bee. Okay, lots of mulleins through there. There's even some big 4-wheel drive ones. So, all right, another F series. Somebody told me one time how to differentiate them. Oh, it's a Huber. Sorry, a row crop Huber. We just saw one of these last weekend. It's a little bit nicer shape, but cool. There you go, white 2255, which is the same as the Oliver 2255, with a big old kitty cat in there. Is this the 3150 or the 3208 on this one? This one has 3208 in it. Yeah, this is cool. Don't look bad at all. All right, RTI. That one's gonna need some work. Yeah, for sure. Yep, got possibilities for somebody. So I was looking to see if it's a military, but I don't think it is. No, I don't see the military tags or the lifting brackets. So, interesting. Okay, another case. Cool. G955 74 model. Interesting. Needs some seat cushions. I'm guessing it's not a runner. I don't see any batteries in it. But yeah, gonna need some work. Ooh, 1350 LP. Shawing. So, yep. That one's cool. Is this one stuck, buddy? Yes, sir. Okay, it might be in gear too, but yeah, gonna need some tires. Whew. Looks like she's I think it's a 2-speed. 3-point Road King seat. Yep. That's a lot more common than I thought it was. All right. This looks like a GTB. Well, let's take a gander. Got the big tires in the front. Makes it look 4-wheel drive. Maybe it's just a GTB. I was right. Okay. Some interesting exhaust on there. That manifold is different. Kind of looks like one off a U Deluxe. Interesting what they did there. Come on, I don't know. Just looking. Cool. All right. Another Huber. Yeah, and then goof up that one. Awesome. Another case. Wheatland. I'd say a 30 series. It's a smaller one. What does that say? What does that say? Does that say 800 on there? That's what it says?
I think so.
Like 8. What do they call that? 831? What do they call that? Yeah. Oh, 810-B. So, correct me, case people. I know that's what it says, but it is. Did they really call this an 810 or did they call it something else? I know case was a little bit different on that. Ooh. Okay, this one I can be talked into. 1350 Wheatland on LP. Huh? Yeah, look at that fill tube. Yeah, that's definitely not a 504. And another telltale sign is where the governor is. That's a telltale sign. So, oh my, this could get a guy excited. Brum, brum. Huh. But yeah, oh my, all I got to say. That would be fun, a fun tractor to have. So, yeah, she's a Wheatland. Neat. Huge tires on the back. 20, what did they say? 23 134s. Oh, I thought they looked bigger than that. But anyways, our G1000 Wheatland on LP. It's a good looking tractor. It's a 69 model as well. Couple sets of split weights in the back. Actually, I think there's 3 on there. 23 130s. Sweet. Dual outlets, no PTO. Does have the drawbar on it. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Sassy Massey 97. Same as the G705. Again on LP. Getting quite popular on my channel. Awesome. All right, G1355 in the Oliver version, same as Moline. G1355. A lot of weeds around it, but looks to be complete. Has batteries in it. Tires need a little attention. Does have 3-point hitch. Cool. G1000 row crop. So it's a 65 or 66. This one's dualed up. Very cool. Missing a few front end parts here, but those are findable. Dual cone hub on this side, but no dual. Interesting. Okay. Yep. Standard equipment back here. Interesting. Must have used a brush or something. He's got his lights protected. Yeah, that one there didn't work out. I don't know what happened there. All right. Well, only 4 or 5 more rows. Oliver 99. Super 99. And this one looks like it has the Waukesha in it, not the GM. Sure does. This one's not quite as loud. But with that straight pipe, they were trying to. So, still pretty cool. Awesome. Little Huff payloader. Was Huff bought out by International Harvester? Somebody correct me. Cool. This is the Klee track. I can't tell you what model. This probably says right there. What's that? Yeah. Cool. 707, made 1 year, 1965 only. This one's a diesel. It's got an Ethan Berry strap on it. I don't know if they know Ethan. So, yep. Neat. Lots of oil, if you know what I mean. So, 2 sets of weights in the back. This tire is not bad at all. Yes, PTO. Toolbox is there. It's usually missing. Awesome. There you go. There's a G. Some big old tires on it. This is probably a GB. No starter on it. Manifold's been patched. Yeah. Interesting. Big old fatties on the back here. Seat cushion is, well, you know, was comfortable at one time. So, all right, it's the same thing. I think this is a 95. This is not a 95 Super. It's a same as a GBD. Interesting. Looks like the power steering unit's back there instead of up here. Yeah, American Bosch pump on there. This should be 4 1/4. So, cool. All right, 2-ton cat. See, she's a parts unit. Interesting. Another cat. Just a interesting track design there. All the pads on there. Somebody, those are. What are those for? Are those for snow, or are those for just something else? I mean, because I know snow can get through here. Is kind of what they did that for. But somebody correct me. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Here's a 950 2-speed. Was a diesel. Well, it still is, but she's gonna need some work. You're gonna spend a couple grand on heads for it. Pump's been replaced at one time. Hydraulic pump it is. The bubble nose. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a parts unit. M5 on LP. If this was closer, I probably would be interested. Maybe, I don't know. Gonna need some work. Boy, there's a lot of toys around here. Case. Some of these been sitting quite some time. Another 707, but this one's on LP. One thing I'm noticing, there's not a lot of rain caps on these tractors. Sweet. All right. There's a 1030. Quite a cab on there. I need some grill pieces. Whew. Maybe I should have had you with another camera go do the other ones. You know. Yeah, all right. Another Johnny Popper, very late model. Missing some parts there. Another case 1030. Wow. Gonna need a tire and rim over there. It's W6 or W9. It's pretty wide. Probably a 9. Ooh. Yeah, they weren't gentle with that one. Okay. Another G1000 Wheatland. Big old pipe on that one. Sweet. Wide tires, lots of weights. Yeah, this is cool. Seat doesn't look very comfortable. Well, because it's not there. So no PTO in this one. Here we go. This is a 2150 white, which was basically replaced the G1355 with the white sheet metal. So muffler is not muffling anymore, but missing the whole front end. That's all plastic on there, and yeah, they don't hold up with a darn. But yeah, I had one of these for a short time. What's the matter?
Cool.
Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah, one was in a bunch of pieces. So it does have a 3-point on it. Huh. Okay. Holy shnikes. That's a case, isn't it? Just in case. Okay. Another Huber. We're in Huberville. Cool. Little Alice. With a mower on it. Cool. Alright, big old Huber here. This one's a little better shape. Made in Marion, Ohio. Cool. Yeah. It's a good looking unit, isn't it? Yeah, cool. 2550 it says. Alright. It's got a big old cross motor in it. Oh, it's a case. Just in case. Well, neat. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 rows left. But this row here is majority Minneapolis Moline. So, okay, I can tell from here this is a 5-star. Gonna need some work. This one's on gas. Looks like the cross is okay. It's not broken. This will have a 283 or gasoline motor in it. Definitely gonna need some work. Here's a Johnny Popper. Has power steering, so it's probably a 60 or 70. Just assuming. Yep. Another G1000. Wheatland. 67 or 8. Oh, it's a 66. It's got a brown belly. Sorry. Lots of split weights around here. Fenders are beat up like a lot of them. Does have PTO, no drawbar. Okay, another G1000 Wheatland. This one's got a rain cap on it. Cool. No starter on it. M5 on LP. I like it. I own it. That cab would probably leave. That's an Excel cab. No, there's one on this side too. Or is that the one you're talking about? No. Oh. Huh. Yeah, she's a row crop too. Actually, the cab don't look that bad. So, there's a case on LP. This is a 600. I'm just guessing 900. My bad. Okay. Cool. 950 diesel with a bubbled nose, so it's probably a 69 or 70, more than likely. Bubble nose is, yeah, it is a 3-speed. Man, exhaust is not covered on that one either. So, okay, you're gonna need some work. Whew. A G6 4-wheel drive on LP. Cool. See, you want to see if this one will turn over? This has an Elwood front end on it, which they did. I just want to look at the serial numbers on the other side of it. On these, yeah. Well, the front tires look good. Rear tires aren't bad. That's the fan, but I don't see anything else moving. I just want to see if it's a G6 or if it's a 704. Ooh! Oh, it is a G6. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. Yeah, it's a G6 with the dealer, you know, installed 4-wheel drive, or somebody missing the drive shaft. Does have the drop box, so still cool. Still a cool piece. Another G1000 Wheatland. This one's on LP. This one looks pretty good. That might be in gear too, sitting on the hill here. Rum, 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 rum. I didn't know Nicholas was with us. Another one on LP case. Assuming 900, just because that's what the last one was. Neat. Here we go. 1969 G900 diesel. Oh, you notice something? That's a 3-speed. Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. So on this series, 670, G1000, all those, the 3-speed levers right here. Yeah. This is totally cool. Yeah, I don't care about that. Anyway, the tire and rim I'm talking about, but yeah, 3-speed. Interesting. Got a heavy duty front end on it. Awesome. There's a 950 flat nose. Diesel, of course. And she is a, I think she's a 2-speed. It looks like a 2-speed under there. Okay. Huh? Freeze plug is out. Good. Yep. So she's had some water in there. All right, 2155, same as a 1350 Minneapolis Moline. I'm assuming this is a 71 or 2. Just being a flat nose. No starter on it. Interesting little muffler concoction on there. That's different. Velvet leaf. Lovely. It's the Wheatland. Cool. All right, 1350 Wheatland diesel. Boy, there's some cool tractors here. That is for sure. Wow, cool. 950 on LP. Is that 1350 a 2-speed or 3-speed? Looks like a 2 from here. Cool. 950 LP, a 2-speed. Awesome. All right, here's a Vista. 67 or 68 diesel. No, LP, sorry, it's an LP. Awesome. 2-speed. Interesting. There's a GB on LP. The front tires look like they're make it a 4-wheel drive, but no, it's not. Midway Sales and Service, Hamilton, Illinois. Cool. Awesome. All right. Okay, well, like Jake was just telling me, most of these are all either parts or projects. Or, you know, I know a lot of those were projects as well too, but so that's a motor out of something deer, I'm pretty sure. So another A. I'm gonna go through these kind of fast. I mean, a lot of these are parts units, but like I say, you can show up next weekend for the open house if there's something here that you really want to look over. I'd highly recommend it. So there's lots to see here. This is like a 630, isn't it, or 620? Neat. But anyways, another H. I'll guarantee you that one's stuck. I could be wrong. Grab a hold of that flywheel, Jake. See if it turns. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Another deer. Like I say, I'm gonna go through these kind of fast just because of time restraints, but another big old cat. Cleatrack, sorry, Cleatrack. Sometimes I get them mixed up. My words don't come out correctly. So this is another McCormick Deering. John Deere 2-cylinder. And hey, I like this John Deere's too, 2 cylinders. So all right. Oop, almost tripped on something. So what time is it, Jake? All right, yeah, we need to get going for our next thing here. So, but yeah, as you can see, I would say the majority of the 2 cylinders back here. I can see a U Moline over there as well. parts and projects. Definitely parts units. So I just I don't want the video too long. Sometimes you guys, you know, complain about the length of the video, but we are getting into, well, we'll say the salvage tractors. I'm hoping that most of these tractors don't end up in China. Well, it said I ran out of battery, but I've got lots of juice in my unit here. So okay, well, I'm gonna hit some more highlights here of the tractors that well, interested me. And you know, there's an, well, it says 880 on it, but on that tank, but I don't think that's an 880. No sir. But anyways, I want to get these A4Ts on here. One's an A4T 1600. It's on LP. There's an LP tank on there. Is that an 800? Well, it's got 2 fill filters on there. Is this an 800, Brent, or is this a, yeah, oh yeah, HD 800. Oh baby, yep. Something else to get a guy excited about, but luckily it's, you know, 500 miles away from me. So taper lock hubs everywhere. Really good tire here. That one's, well, it'll work for a while. 3-point and PTO. That's pretty special. Huh. This one loose, you know? Maybe. I see. Well, I personally didn't check it. All right, here's an Oliver 2655. This one actually is a diesel, but it's the same model tractor as this one here. This one also has a 3-point hit and PTO. Missing the cab door, Road King seat. Boy, there's a lot of Road King seats around here, man. So this one has a 585 in it. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't think this one's ran in a while. The fuel filters are, I'd say, non-functional. So, but still a cool tractor. Don't get me wrong. More deers. Oh, I see something that interests me, but not that I'm gonna be in, you know, a bidder on it, I should say. But John Deere. There's several John Deeres here, and I think there is some parts and some other stuff too selling. That was Chalmers crawler. Here's a Motrac. That's what caught my eye from a distance, was this Motrac. Still has a tree attached to the other side, so still interesting to me. This would be a 206 on gas. The gassers are a little bit harder to find actually than the diesels, so must have had a blade or something of some sort on here at one time. Most of these had the crawler, or the loader. But yeah, this would be a parts unit, unfortunately. But that's, hopefully it doesn't go to scrap. But that is, geez, that's possible too, I guess. But any other molding stuff back here, Brent?
I didn't see it.
Okay. So okay. All right. Well, there's a few odds and ends things. Check out Almond's website and bid away. So I don't know if I'll be bidding on anything or not. There's quite a few tractors I'd love to have, but I have enough projects already, and yeah, I probably just shouldn't. But anyways, yeah, there's that 900 with 3-speed. That'd be cool. One with the LP, I'd like that. Any of the 1350s or 1355s, or any of the 1865, 2055. Where's the 2055?
Must be at that other place.
It must be at the other place. Yeah, there's an Oliver 2055 here, which is ultra rare as well, at the sale. It's at the other location, and like I say, we didn't go over there. And oh, I see a John Deere combine over there. I'm sure that's selling as well. Kind of a neat old farm here. But all right, well, like I say, check out Almond's website. You know, Almond's Vintage Power. And this is, last name is Fick, right? Okay, yes, that is the Gary Fick collection. This auction is in 3 separate auctions for three separate days. It's all online, so check it out. homagevintagepower.com. The Gary Fick collection in New Liberty, Iowa. Lots of easy to get in here if you have a trailer and you know, with a winch on it or whatever. I don't know if they're going to have loading. That to be all in the terms, I'm sure. But you can get a semi in here, so don't worry about that. You know, as long as it doesn't get wet on people here. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying this. Hey, Jacob wanted me to remind you, I didn't start a TikTok channel or TikTok page or whatever it is. I've had it for a while, but he's kind of taken over that, trying to push that. So check out Moline Dan, you know, at Moline Dan on TikTok. We're doing some videos there too, just to try to, you know, spread the word about the channel and, you know, trying to help reach our goals. So, all right, well, appreciate you watching. Next video, we're going to an auction. We'll see if I can bring something home. All right, we'll see you in the next one.